Alright. Welcome back, everyone, once again for more Final Fantasy XVI. My name is Sastrahan, and last time we recovered Jill, and we're now... The main plan is to make our way back to Ash and go actually, check out what's going on in Waloed. But, as the name of the stream states, we have a different plan today. Today, I am going to be almost exclusively doing side content.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Now, if we get through it all super quickly, then, you know, we might do a little bit of story, but the plan right today is to just do all this side stuff, because there's a lot of it. So let's see, is there anyone here in Rosaria? Domekia, this is... Simmerqua legend tells of a dread dragon who set near half the realm of light with his torrid breath before being sealed away behind a magical mist by Krieger herself, some sources claim. Long been forgotten which parts of the tale are true and which are myth. Recent reports of a great dragon's roar reverberating around the woodland passes of the Empire are real enough. Okay, so that's in Simbrek. I'll just have to find where that is, but nothing is in Rosaria, which is what I really care. Oh, wait, hold on. We got the Man in Black. Okay, that's in Lost Twing as well. Okay. Okay, let's... I guess we can do... What do I have most of my quests for? So I have Dravost with... the guy. That's it. Okay, so we can go to Dalmekia first. Let us see what we got. So we got Vamar. Oh, there is one here also. Quiet Sands. Okay. Got Vamar, the Sickle, and then south of Tabor. Vamar, Sickle, south of Tabor. I'm going to write myself a little note here. Write this up real quick. Vamar, Sickle, south of Tabor. There we go. Alright, step one though, we need to go to Quiet Sands Rosaria to fight these guys. That's the last thing that's in Rosaria, so we can just get it wrapped up. I forget where Quiet Sands is, so we're just gonna go to Martha's Rest to start with. Okay. Quiet Sands. See if any of these big names are there. Yes, they are, right over here. Okay, it's the little beach spot. Go see what's going on in Port Isolde. I haven't actually been down here since all this crap started. Looks like everyone's kind of, you know, beating it. Understandable.
Let's go.
And I forgot the name of the place the boys were holed up is called, but that's, it's a wee bit flooded. Blue dabba-dee dabba-die. Make our way up here to Quiet Sands. Probably down on the sand, so I'd take a guess. Looking for 3 lads. There they are.
Thanks,
3
Cal.
big lads. Which means this is going to be an awkward and annoying fight because I don't have anyone with me except Torgal. Fellas. The Magath brothers. Which I imagine is a Magath sisters reference.
Dark in our shores again. But not for long.
Nice. Try to parry it. Okay, we clashed there on our dash attacks, and theirs was a little more damaging. Forgot that I don't have that anymore. Let's just go on a tear here. Yeah, not very much stagger damage. Didn't have the fist to throw. This out. Really hard to keep track of who's getting broken here because they're all just like getting brought to levels at the same time. Out. One down. Don't see the charge going. Dang it. Cannot get any damage in because they all just start spamming moves. One left. Now it's easy. Now it's a regular man. Tear through it. Go down. Freaking things that keep living on like 100 health. Okay.
No more vengeance. No more war.
Is everybody? Okay. Now let's make our way over here. So the Crow's Echoes is where we'll find the orb. Dravosh is there, and Dalamil is here. Dalamil also has one to pick up, as does Tabor, as does Baklad. We've got a bit to work through here. Let's start in Dalamil. I'll make my way over to the other one after I pick this up, and so I can get a potion restock while I'm here. Because I did have to use a few there, because I got caught in
Everything's back the way it was.
the wallop. That's all the way at the other end. Let's pick this up first.
Take that, you naughty thief!
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure?
I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach.
So we have a bandit.
They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
But we'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud. By finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
Sure.
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord.
So many of these people refuse
Victor
to pay
will
me.
fill you in on the particulars.
Like, you
I
have
have him
some rep.
stationed by the
No
desert
money.
gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
Lines in the sand.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor?
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition.
Alright, let's go grab
If there's one thing we've learned,
our restock here before we chat him up.
Took my livelihood.
We need someone who can bring the whole town.
good day, my lord.
Oh, give me 3 potion, please, and then
My
2 high
thanks.
potion.
An excellent choice. Go with Gilbert.
Alright. Let's go chat up Victor.
Mustard and mandrake.
Fresh silks from the Canva caravan.
Alright.
Like naught seen before.
Hello, sir.
Still in Dalamil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver, just out there across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Okay. Nice and straightforward. And then let me also see. Where are we going to be looking for the hunt marks? They're probably going to be mostly on this side. Ooh. Not there. Let's see. Here's the sickle. There's one of them. Here's the mare. And one of them is just south of Faber. So just somewhere around here. Probably in this little nook, though. That might have been where the Chimera was, or the Chimera. Excuse me, not the Chimera, the Coral. So it might be in there. Oh yeah, in Titan's Wake. That makes sense. Okay. Well, let's go poke this, and then once we get that done, we can move over here and poke this. And we'll finish down here, and after we get this done, we can come over to Tabor, do that, and then after we do all those, we'll do the hunts.
Come on.
We're gonna have plenty to do today. Even probably won't be a full 3 hours, but you know, still got plenty to do. It's nice to see the desert hasn't been flooded yet. That's kind of nice, right? Good to see. There's normal enemies here, unlike in Rosaria, where excuse me, everything's Akashic now.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle. You deserve a rest.
Fellas!
That's him! The one who killed Locke and Fingers! Take his head off!
Great name, Fingers. And that one dealt with. Nice. Okay, there's a caster in there. Cool. League Cunning Man. Excellent. Excellent title. Stop anyway. Still and get mulched. Don't know what mulched is. Well, that also freezes. Neat. Alright, let's just put this guy in the schmicks while Thorgal finishes off the other guy. Done. Slain.
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you? Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
Time to go.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running.
But we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
Ah, yes.
I'll do what I can.
Jill is not here to bail Clive out. This will surely be fine.
Stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Why are you taking the bearer's side, Victor? Are you one too?
You know I'm not. Just listen.
Good luck, bud.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
He knew all along that he was playing us for fools.
And we fell for it. We followed him. A bearer.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil. And they will thank you not to get involved.
That could have gone better.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
For a share in
Really
Lubor's ill-gotten
teleport.
gil, perhaps?
Very necessary here. Hey man, we tried.
I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But
Not much.
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us.
We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones, it is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
I would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
Ooh.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Alright, quest complete, yay! Alright, well that's that done. Guess we'll have a follow-up to this later, or is it going to be right now? Looks like later. Okay. Alright, let's head over here and get the orb that we need. Head on over here. Excuse me. Okay, doke.
Good girl.
The bird. Faster. Let's suck. Okay, should be right up here. I see the fallen stuff we're fighting already.
Be safe.
Alright. Morning, fellas. I switched to do my Wicked Wheel, but I remembered I don't have it anymore before I made the input again. Made that issue a couple times recently. Gotta remember that I have this now instead. It's definitely better, I think, but it just takes some adjustment. And this one. Almost charging something. And this. Charge through both of these with the gouge. Both in the impulse. And finished. Finished. That one was just an ad fight. Other one took a little more effort.
One to go.
Alright, let's swing down to Dravosh now. And after we do Dravosh, we'll swing up. I guess we'll swing it over to Tabor and then up to Baklad. We clear out all these. Alright, everything's on fire. What's up, dude?
So Dravosh is still standing. For now, at least.
You can swing a hammer.
Where's everybody at? There's August.
Clive, you're here.
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravosh would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Oh, yep.
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. So then, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravosh, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravosh needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
The voices are really low.
What you had to do was your duty.
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravojd is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. We're short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
Okay. Then, sweet, yeah, sweet talk Randy. So how you two doing?
Prick or not, I won't abandon Dravojd to a swarm of Akashic.
Just say the word. The villagers know to keep out of sight when the fighting starts.
Alright then, well, let's go, August.
You, ready for the off then?
Let's go.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
Let me go.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls, and there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravojd till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Easy peasy. Starts the bighorn. Wolves.
All right. Which one of you's first?
Been a while since we fought a bighorn. Finish off with the trash first. Alright, big fella, you and me. Just go ahead and do this. Boink. And ice version. Oh, this is the... Yep. Forgot about the slam at the end.
Too slow. Cooldown should be enough to kill it. There we go. Bunch of trash. Let's send out an impulse. Finish this one. Ow. Ice. Nice poison. Let's back out. Try and line this up. Doesn't go quite far enough. Perfect. Buddy. I did the thing again. Keep forgetting I have to charge that one. Here we go. Dive bomb.
And ice. The last hit on that one. Down to the whirling jail. Go! That's it. That wasn't too bad.
Is that it?
Ah, okay. There we go.
Apparently not.
Chimera. This is a normal Chimera, though. It's not even Akashic. Oh, he is angry, though. Hello.
You're not getting past me.
Oh, that was a weird hitch there. We got a bunch of stuff on cooldown here.
Nice try.
Share it down here a bit. Lightning bolts. Got ourselves a good bit of health back out of that. Okay, the red-eyed is coming flames. And ice. Spit a couple shots at us here. Flame. Way. Pretty simple. Waiting for there to be some like big mechanic there after we get him to half. Fire. Yeah, let's just tear through with the gouge. Build up our combo. Ice. Impulse. Fire. Fire. And punch. Alright, didn't get the full punch in because I gouged for a little too long, but it's fine. Here we go. The dragon's voice. Get close. Ram's voice. Get out. Where have I seen this mechanic before? Get frozen. Yoink. Let's get toasty. Alright. Flash a little bit there, that's fine. Lightning bolts, fire breath. Fire. Fire breath. Tear through it. And ice. Impulse. Fire. Fire. And punch. Dragon's voice. Ram's voice. And hold this. There we go. He's like, how much health is this? Just living on a hair. Slain. Anything neat out of this guy? No. Great. Job done. This is apparently considered part of in town because I can't cycle through my powers. Because I can't run. Oh. Did it.
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravost won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravosh needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but... Dravosh isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day, because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravosh what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Yeah.
Sid, I've got something for you.
Ah, the cracked anvil from Sultan.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Sultan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to hone an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravosh in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, You wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
This is how you get the ultimate weapon? Alright, let's go back to the Black Hammer and see what we can get.
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles? That'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is, then.
Here we go. Sometime later.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I, trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better
That's
than
the
the
ultimate
Ragnarok.
weapon.
Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Nice. Complete. Ugh. Throat's still a little rough at times. Apologies. So, Gother Damrung is the final weapon. And the one we just got is Ragnarok, which is ancient Ashen legend purports that one day the Age of Dominance will draw to a close in an epic clash of icons that sets the land ablaze, cleansing it of foulness and allowing for its rebirth. The clash they call Ragnarok. Now we've got the recipe for the ultimate sword. We already had the recipe for the ultimate belt and bracers. Alright, let's get this thing equipped. How much better is this than... That's a full 25 points better. That's a huge upgrade in this game. Okay. Anything we want to juice up in here? Not particularly. Alright, let's see what we need.
Trouble with your gear, or...
Oh, wait. Still a quest attached to me?
Clive.
No, okay, you can just talk to him to check it.
What do you want?
Alright, let's see. So we'll need Orichalcum, 3 of them. 2 dark steel, and a primitive battle horn. That's a full 50 points better than Ragnarok. Okay, and then I still need stained loincloth for that. Comet leather and a stone tongue for that.
And?
Alright.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
Head on over here. Let's just take our skin off for a bit so you can have a look at this. Yeah, see, this one fits because it's got the right size and shape to fit into the holster. And it's black, so it matches the rest of Clive's outfit.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Bester. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Let me also do this Blacks with Blues prompt, just in case it's like, hey, here's where you'll find it.
I never thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again, let alone work together. And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend to me, Clive. The best.
Okay, just give you a little follow-up.
I'll keep the forge up.
Alright. We've got a new hunt mark, apparently. That's probably one of the ones we'll need to hunt. Let's see if it's in Dalmacia, so I can add it to the list. Ooh. Around here.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
We also got a reward, I think, from desk. Yep, we do. Right, let's check our new hunt mark. Getting me another S rank, but I'd take a guess. Yep, the Tricephalic Terror. Caravan of trainers traversing the Velcroy told me of a colossal beast they had encountered on their journey. To hear them tell it, it had the aspect of a dragon, a lion, and a scorpion all at once. It's Chimera. I contested it might be naught but a mirage, a phantasm brought about by the desert heat. But the sweat which ran down their foreheads was cold, and the fear in their eyes real. It's actually worth less than the dragon. It's worth the same as Atlas, but less than the dragon. Interesting. Probably save the S's for last, because they'll
Welcome to
be
the Patron's Whisper.
difficult. Okay. Fitting performance. Natalie reports an unexpected surplus in Dalamil's stores, and as a means of showing the town's gratitude for past assistance, has expressed her distinct wish that one Lord Underhill partake in their good fortune. That's a lot of AP.
Here you are.
Cool. The Genji gloves is... Okay, the last one might be that one, actually, the 2850. There's still actually a lot. Holy crap, still 1,100 rep, potentially. A lot of these are only worth 50 a pop. Okay, let's head down into Tabor. And then, like I said, we'll save the S ranks for last, because it'll probably be like, if it's anything like Atlas, it'll be like way above level. I might want to wait until later in the game to get it. It's Cyril.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm
the guy's
for traces
name.
of Ultima's touch.
Here's the voice actor of
Fallen
Cyril
ruins,
here.
I take it.
So often.
Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
Okay.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Alright, duty undying. Go check out this research in progress.
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another lost wing. I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly.
Well, yeah. Oh, man, that's in a really... This is inaccessible. Do I have to come from around Titan's Wake, I guess? Yeah, I guess so. Can't come in from the other side, it's blocked. This way.
Let's go.
Ambrosia, let's go. Oh. There's a pass straight up ahead, right through here. Okay. Helgaru is what they call a Yubis in this part of the world, apparently. Oh, excuse me, that's probably where one of our hunt marks is back in there. Got one for this area, so... Fallen doodads here. Might be one back there as well. Wherever it is, it's just south of Tabor, so... I would think this is where I would expect to see it. There's nothing else really up north that works out. Oh boy, hopefully we can get through here. Body mass our way through these things. Fast travel here at the end. There we are. Excuse me. Hello. I recommend not leaving your gate unwatched and unlocked. Oh, okay. That's a problem.
Oh no.
Ah.
You'll pay for this.
Alright, step one, get to the orb.
There may still be survivors.
Get rid of the orb first, so we can deal with the rest of this crap. Go down to vomit orbs. And to hold some of this. And cool, the other one got beat by the impulse. Waltz on this way while our abilities recharge. Oh, Lord. Yawning up the storm today.
Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader.
Made of gold.
Nice try. Too slow.
Ow. Oh, this is bubbles. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Too slow.
It's such a, like, I still love that that's what you do with these things. You do that to them, just spin around them like crazy.
Nice try.
Oh, it. Oh, we're back online by the time we get to break state. Through ice, impulse, fire, fire, and punch. Time to do the spin. There, combat started.
Too slow.
Put this up. through the trash. Lane.
Should have stayed in the past. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
It's a lot of them.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not? We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins, a duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire.
It kind of like is an oxymoron to the name.
To what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
Yeah, they still seem like a cult.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another, but for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
Can I open this gate from this side? Yes. That's up. Beautiful. Now we can get through there easier. Head on back to Cyril. Hand this in. There you go.
Ah, you are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
Kretov report. Scroll containing the preliminary findings of the Undying's ill-starred venture into the ruins of Kretov, sealed with a wax imprint of a phoenix feather.
My thanks. I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
I feel like Joshua wouldn't be down
Even
with
when
that.
death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rosfield, is absolute. And we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
Still a cult. Definitely still a cult. Almost leveled up there. And there's the Breath of Ice for Ice Age. I don't think that Ice Age really doesn't need much help in the cooldown department, guys. It's pretty short already. Appreciate the thought, though, I guess. Well, that's that dealt with. Which leaves the one up in Baklad as the only quest remaining. We'll do the hunts in this area, and we'll head on over to Sambrek.
What's happened? The guards at the gate are in a right old panic.
Hey, Theodore, what's going on?
Ah, Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
Sure.
What is it this time?
You're actually going to pay me.
More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Alright, trading places too. Off we go then. I think you could just like shout and she could like walk over and tell you.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but...
What's
no
happening?
buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
Oh boy. I think we've heard Silver Peak Consortium also, but I've forgotten when.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if El's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best.
Maybe we can check in on the boat while we're there.
All right. To Randalar, then. Better not. Eloise waiting.
Alright, we haven't been through that gate before. Is this gonna be a cutscene, or are we gonna get an actual, like, new map out of this? Let's find out.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
When are they gonna let us through?
Through we go. Ambrosia, as she phases out of the wall. They're talented. This. And is that a mix of Akashic ones, or is that one just, no, that was just the special one in the pack? Interesting spot to set up shop here, lady. You know, down on the road.
Be safe.
Like a normal person. And that's gonna bug me if I don't. Speaking of which, bug.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
We're definitely getting jumped on the way back, right? Huh? Never mind.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more, and he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just make sure he's safe.
Alright, here we go.
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming.
Is there a quick teleport down there? I guess this is kind of closer. It says you're having to run this whole loop-de-loop. It's like old. Let's go, Ambrosia.
Ready, go?
Yeah.
Let's go. Is that the turn I need to take? No. Okay. Yes, it is. That is the turn I need to take. We're here. Oh. I'm just gonna jump straight off of here.
I can walk from here.
Where's the dragon? Hey guys, where's Theo?
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
Time to go, doggo. Away we go. Oh, get rid of them. There we go. 340. That's really out here, huh? Ambrosia appear from the walls once more. Yep. Out the way.
Where are you, Theo?
Past the birds. He's really in here. I see the ether blood. Don't see a dragon still. See a lot of plants and dogs.
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
Wow. Let's put this up. Punch through the crap. Nice win. Ow, ow, ow. Stop. Follow up. And is that plant dead? Just this dog left. Where's the dragon?
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
Found it. Hello,
Looks
friend.
like it's found me.
Current
This thing's
Stooge.
turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Big laser. Ow. Someone's like 4 levels lower than me. That did like all of my health.
Too slow.
These out. Dash at me here. Gotcha. Come on down. Hold this. Gar. Ow. out for the laser. Still have the issue with dragons in this game where it exclusively locks onto their head. Which sucks because it's really not where you want it to be aiming. I'm broken. For that. Ice. Impulse. Fire. Fire. I probably shouldn't have break this, honestly. Dragon Dance.
Nice try.
Oh god. Back up, back up, back up. Okay. Some of our low cooldown abilities here. Oh, here. Gotta land here. Can you sit down, bro? Holy crap. Yoink. Hold this.
Nice try.
More. Ow. Thought I could make it in time. Tear through. And ice. Lava. Fire. And fire. Lane. Where's Theo? Oh, we got a level out of this. Maybe 41, 42? 42. Still nothing significant. That's fully pre-rendered.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
Yeah.
We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!
He's gone.
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Come over here.
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you!
Elle.
Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore, wait.
Can't go in there. Bad idea. Sometime later.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to...
That's a side quest. As a reminder, this is a side quest. This is not mandatory content like it probably should be.
I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have, and to Theo's. Wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
Complete. Yeah, that was like a pretty good and like strong one, and probably shouldn't be in a side quest. It feels like. Okay, so we got the Crimson Caravan sideboard, which is the emblem of the Crimson Caravans, porters of wide renown. They're based in Boklad, where traders from across Philistia flock to browse the 1,000 tables and transport their wares either throughout the Dominion or down to the Crystal Road to the lands beyond. We also got the Breath of Fire for Scarlet Cyclone. I haven't had this the entire game. I've been using this, like, that's literally a starting ability. That's the wings. Right.
Eloise isn't the type to give up. Maybe not.
Alright, that's everything here. So, where were we looking again? Get my notes back up here. So, Vamere is this little town right here, right? Yeah. Let's go to Kratov. We can pop on out, go check that out, and I'll tick these off as we go. Let's get these hunts down. Okay, not sure what we had to vault there, but we did. These guys are still here doing their thing. Passing through. Down this here slope. And then it'll be out and to the left. Sort of see it there poking around the corner. This is where we're looking. Should be something here. I don't remember which one it is, though. Guess we'll find out. Hello?
That'll do, girl.
Who wants to fight here? Ah, that's where this guy is. I think it's another trio fight, isn't it? Or is it just this guy? Just this guy. The 10 of clubs. Okay, yeah. This guy's like a pretty... This one's been on there for a while, I think. I've just put it off. 35.
Not the god's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing.
Wow.
Show empty your pockets.
Fire. Oh. Okay. Hold this. 2. The rhythm just doesn't take. Execution. Let's try. Out. Big swipes there. Hold on. Almost there. Hang on to this for me, please. That. And punch. Forte. Multiple times now. Hold this. Wings. That. Oops, forgot to follow up. That's nice. Forte. The direction I was not expecting. Stop. Quit it. Just didn't even get a chance to go for the second one. Okay, well, we're gonna do a bit of a awkward order here. Could still have enough juice. Punch will get it through. There we go. Another one down. I need to go restock my potions before I hunt the next one. Scarletite.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Let me hop back over to Tabor here. There's one south of Tabor, but that's also the highest level one. Memory serves. Kind of want to work our way up.
Here,
so,
take a look at my wares. Anything else?
Restock
Of
this.
course.
Found some stuff
Go
to
safely.
sell. And then next one was at Sickle. That's over here, the Sickle. So it's somewhere in this whole shebang. Exactly where is anyone's guess, though? Cattery is where we fought the other thing, so I assume it'll be maybe in here somewhere. Let's head to Dravage because it lets us start outside. And it's genuinely faster, probably, to just start with it, Ambrosia.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Okay, so we're looking for the... just hug the upper wall here. And we'll get there eventually. What's up? Right along. Keep on zooming. Yeah, we got plenty of content here just doing all this side stuff. I might not do the last batch of hunts even, though I think there's only one in Simbrak other than like the S rank. I do definitely want to do all of them at some point because I want to get like all the ultimate pieces. But I don't know if I even can yet because I might need some stuff from later zones. Alright, here's the Sickle. I don't remember what it is I'm looking for. I remembered. Okay. Let's get this over with. Hey, buddy. I guess he's rainbow. He's not just red. It's maybe a hope. He's called Red Comet, isn't he? Dread Comet. Yeah, alright, get ready. Here we go. Cocoa Meteors. Also huge. Just a big bird.
That's like no chocobo I've ever seen.
Yep, there it is.
Something tells me it won't be easy.
Oh, God. Okay, he has no break. It just help. Hammer through. Just burn everything on cooldown. Just tear through. Oh, the game crashed. Normally it waits until closer to 3 hours. Alright, game did not appreciate what I was doing there, apparently. I normally would have reset the game by now, but, alright, hold on. You know, I would have done it like 10 minutes ago usually, because normally it waits until close to the 3 hour mark to crash, but no, this time, hour 40. Okay, let's get this booted back up here. There we go. Thankfully, I was smart and made the save literally right here. I was like, let's do this just in case. We do have to watch this thing again, though. No skipping this for some reason. Here we go. Alright, big guy. Let's wait for the meteor to land first time. Hold this. Ah. Get it in the schmicks. Oh crap. Oh, get out of the way. Okay, we're good. Nice try. Pulse back up. Hit stun. into it. Hold this. And hold this. Coco Meteor Rain. Let's come down right next to us.
Nice try. Too slow.
Is this just non-stop now? Is he just doing this for the rest of the fight? Holy crap, dude, chill. Oh, there it is, he dropped it. Okay. Woo! No, stop. No more. No more meteors. That's enough. You gonna trying to do meteor rain again? Okay. Woo! Yeah, that one's just a game of dodging. Chunk of XP. There's our comet feather. As truly red chocobos are rare, one might assume the same could be said of their feathers. Yet somehow they are found in nearly every market, from Dalamil to Northreach. Contrary to what the merchants hawking them would have you believe, however, the items on sale are more often than not the feathers of robins, or even common hens.
Poor beast. There was nothing I could do.
Okay. And then there's one more here in Dalamil, or in desert south of Tabor. I don't have a clear direction for this, so I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna check here in this little nook, because that does make sense. It doesn't have a name attached either. And if it's not there, we'll go check down in Titan's Wake. First of all, hello
take a
sir,
look
I'm
at my
back. I
wares.
need another potion.
A fine choice.
Okay. Go out this place, hang a right, and then hang a left. Into the clearing. Step on out here. Buddy.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Get stuck on a wall here. There we go. So down here and then hang a left. Yeah, it is the pack, is what it's called.
You deserve a
It's the same
rest.
as. These are highest level bunch. Yeah, here they are. Just a bunch of wolves. The pack. Yeah, it's a C rank even. This is nothing.
You're on my side, Tolo.
Wow. Oh, some ice. Trying to thin the herd a bit here. Missed out on most of my hits of that. One down. Thrill of the hunt. That's probably it. Oh, it's a freaking dog pile.
There's a good boy.
Catch as many as we can in this. Oh, back! Impulse again. All in the schmicks. Get this going so we can get it recharged. I can't see anything because of the wall. So much fire.
Nice try.
Get in the corner. Hold this. Thankfully they're all getting caught up in the thing. Catch. Another one down. And freeze. We get Get out of this corner, please. No, Torgal wants him to stay in the corner. There we go. Dealt with. That's all the hunts here, except for the S rank, which we will not be doing right now. Yeah, no special mats for this. Okay.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Okay. That is everything here. I do not have any rep rewards to pick up. So let us make our way over to Northreach. There is a single new quest here, plus the one we have. Then I'll hop back, check the hunt board, see what normal things are to do here.
And what can I do for you?
We can do those real
An
quick, like...
excellent choice.
You know the S rank is somewhere in the woods, so it's over... Be down here somewhere. Either over by Glorious or over by Norvent Valley. I guess these two areas by Caer Norvent are probably safe spots to put it. Out of the way. Okay, let's go get the even weirder science first, and then we'll go check on under new management. Keep an eye out for a spooky dragon, because we don't want to poke it if it's around. Through the antelopes. Hey, the antelopes aren't corrupted. That's nice. They got angry when I bumped into them with Ambrosia, but, you know. The raptors are fine, too. Okay, it's only Rosaria that's really, like, screwed up. There's the fallen dudes we're looking for.
Straight home now.
Actually, no, it's 141 meters out still. These guys aren't the ones. Thought they were, but then I just noticed as I was dismounting. These are the ones. I see an orb. Alright, they're woke. Wah! Wah! And... orb. Throw this up. Fist missed because the fucking thing flew so hard and I got stuck on something apparently. Orb down. Only one of these actually had a real thing to fight. The rest of them are just like a trash bag. And of course the one I started with is the one that has the actual stuff to fight. Wah! Okay. I guess we might as well go hand this in and get the reward too, because we're going to have to teleport back to Northreach anyway.
That's all of them. Owen can uncross his toes now.
And this might give us an upgrade. Or this is an upgrade quest. It's a plus. There you go, bud.
Ah, Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So, is it good news or bad?
Spherical echoes. No doubt the Fallen has some other purpose in mind for these contrivances than to stud them in a smelter, and would ridicule us for doing so. Just as a man of the present day might laugh at a goblin using a carefully filled cogwheel to enliven his hat.
Good, thankfully. Here.
That's brilliant! Thanks a blimmin' million! I'll fit him to the smelter right away!
Right, let's see what we get out of this. Sometime later.
May I present to you the Telemon Furnace! Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. with a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon furnace was just what we needed to perfect
This is
it.
an
It's
excellent
metal,
bit.
see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise.
Let's see what we got here.
So, what do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
Alright. Complete. It's another upgrade to the old bag. Expanded potion satchel. For the same exotic alloy from which the clasp of this satchel was fashioned to be used to craft a suit of armor, it would surely be supple enough to accommodate even the greediest knight's ever-expanding belly. Alright, there's our inventory maximized. Alright, so we can now hold 2 more regular potions, and then 1 more of each of the rest. Nope. With 2 Ds, upgrade consumable potency and inventory slots to their maximum.
So, she don't need sails or oars.
Alright.
She's still the fastest.
Let's see. Anything to pick up here? We've got some stuff in the... in our quarters, so we can go check that out. Still haven't gotten the stuff we need for making the new gear with Blackthorn. Let's see what's what's in Sembrak here. So there's the S rank and then the B rank in Lost. Okay. So that's it. It's just the guy in Lost Wing. Cool. I can do that before I even do the side quest even, because that'll be easier to remember. Let's get our bag refilled, get these dots off our map. We'll finish this hunt in Lost Wing, then we'll do the side quest in Northreach, and then we'll wrap her up. And next time, we'll get started back on the main story and head on into Ash. Alright, I imagine this will be from Eloise. And Lost there will be found. Yep. It's hard to believe Theo is gone. Every morning I wake, I expect him to be there in the stables, watering the birds or readying the packs. Yet he is not, and it is everything I can do not to fall on my knees and weep. Still, I know I have to move on, but that doesn't mean I have to forget. My brother and I built all we have here together, so as long as I still have the caravans, he will be ever with me. And I shall honor him in death by carrying on what he strove for in life. That is what I choose. Eloise. And that means we have almost all the sideboards now. Got 3 of them. I think that might actually be all of them. 1 sideboard from each place. Still missing a lot of these, even though we're really far into the game. Harry has told me that there's like a ridiculous release of stuff at the very end. So I guess we'll be seeing that. Oh, this step felt like quite a bit as well. Update my manual save as well here. Alright, let's look around for the dude. I haven't looked around in depth yet. Anybody home? There's a single black shield. from what I gathered by quick scanning the thing. He might be up here at the little house. Let's see. Just looking for a, oh, the church is also not bad. This is not the chapel. Chapel is around here somewhere. Oh, hi. There's a chest here that I missed. Blackwood. Let's see. Hello. Here's a nice open space up here. Apparently not. Nothing here either. What the heck is this guy? I mean, he could be in, like, the surrounding area, but I assume he'd be... Oh, he might be out there where we fought Benedicta and her guys that time. That's not a bad shout. See if he's in here is the chapel. Looks like he's not in here. There's a way down. I don't think that's where I need to go, though. I think over here is the path to where Benedicta and her boys were. Maybe that'll be what we need. No. Oh, it's the cellar passage, I guess it says on the map. I thought it would go through there. Okay, so we'll drop down and then... God, this place is a mess. So annoying to navigate through here. Oh. This is one of the houses I was thinking of, though, and he's not here either, so... Oh, Lord. This place is a winding anthill. Around here is where the ladder from the chapel comes from. Here's the cellar. Clive, can we get a light, please? Porgal, how'd you get in here? How'd you do that? What's this? Oh, that's the same. I thought they might be a new paper. No. It's the same Mysteries of Vinification that's been there since the beginning. Okay. Put that piece of paper there for 5 years. See if he's at the end of this mess. If he's not here, I'm gonna have to go back to the hunt board and check again. Here's where Benedicta and her boys were. There he is. It's one of the big cannon dudes. It's been a long time since I fought one of these. Dude. Holy Trumpetor. You're not for a...
Bring out the Baron! Let me and my mortar purge them of their sin!
Slam!
My mother's bidding.
Remember how to make these moves. Long time to follow one of these. Wow. Hold this. Yoink. Hold this. Didn't restock my new bag of potions. Broken. And ice. Light! Fire, we just gotta go for the punch, and then we have time, we'll get the uppercut. I messed it up, I hit it too early. Ah, drop some damage there. I've had some more juice on him. Hold this. That's the flamethrower, I remember that.
This will show you.
Fragmentation. It's just a bunch of explosions. I cannot get my magic works to go off.
Let's try.
Every so often I just like lose the beat and I can't refind it again. Stop. Trying to tear through him here. I hate these fucking things. They don't sit still. Stop.
That's better.
Kill him. Barely has any health, but he just won't sit still, so I can't hit him. There's a chest here as well, I saw. Oh, Scarletite.
Your work here is done.
Oh man, so much stuff. Alright, that's that hunt down. That's the only one here, so let's hop over to Northreach, fill up our bag, hit up this side quest.
Welcome.
Excuse me, miss, I need to fill up my very stretchy
a
bag.
customer who knows what he wants.
Cannot buy a last potion from...
I'll be here if you need me.
That's only Karen carries those.
But done for. Then it's lucky we stayed here.
Is that shouting I heard from the barracks?
Oh boy. It's down. It is likely from Isabel.
And you're just gonna fall into line. What else can I do?
Oh boy.
I don't trust this Duke.
If we're not careful, we'll undo all the Dane's hard work.
We've got a noble asserting themselves.
What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty
Oh,
throne.
he is still alive.
And taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
Well, probably because he's
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men. if it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation, least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
Alright, under new management.
I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
It's not only control of the garrison.
Well, what do you think?
We already have a leader in the Dane.
Alright. Dewsbury, sir.
Halt. Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt.
That is the guy, isn't it?
And I shall see it repaid.
That's, you know,
Now
his
tell me,
ultimate thing.
is it wealth that you seek or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place.
Uh-huh.
With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins.
Huge.
Plans are already underway for the construction.
Caer Norvent's all
Soon
over there and on a
these
mountain.
thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely.
Oh, hi.
The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later.
It's real easy to
The
fix this.
citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
You are embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Mm-hmm. Also, how did he get out of Twinside? Like...
Do you think he was the only one who survived?
Does it matter? He's the only one who came.
Alright. There, what's your thoughts on this?
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
Mm-hmm.
The Dominion's all but done for.
Then it's lucky we
And
stayed
you,
here.
Miss In Hand.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Right. And
Sell
one
anything
more.
today?
As much as you, I'll wager.
The garrison salvaged what they could from
How you doing, boss?
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, earning for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
What do you think? Lying under a pile of rolling twigs.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
You know, it's probably a lot easier if Dion was here. You could just like walk in and be like, hey, you, get out. If only.
And you're just gonna fall into line.
Alright, you there with the broom. What is your opinion on this man?
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. But I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire's the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Yeah, you're saying
It's
that.
not only control of the garrison he wants.
And, You won't be for much longer once it comes your turn.
We already have a leader in the Dame.
Doo-doo.
One at a time now.
How do you
There's
feel,
enough for
Soldier?
every-
You. You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the Dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us cement and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
Yeah, you know, fair enough.
Sabine.
He is still talking to her. How do you, sir?
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sanbreque is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Yep. Listen, there's a lot less guys with swords than there are guys without.
Well, what do you think?
What do I think? I think if we followed his lead, the town would establish.
Alright, where's Philippe?
Welcome back. Wraiths give you any trouble?
Oh, he's out
None
here.
worth mentioning. Just staying put for now.
What dog?
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go.
Is he
Thanks
gonna go
again.
shank him?
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
I don't want to bet we're about to hear how. Back.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
Didn't go well, and then I went on an adventure.
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sanbreque, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
Oh, he's dropped all his armor.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
Why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
All right.
There may be hope for Northreach yet. Especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
All right. There's another quest complete, and now that this is happening, get this bot out of here. All right. That is everything in Sambrec. Alright, it is also funny, by the way, that Sambrec is like the biggest hunk on the map, but it's got the smallest amount of stuff in it. Like, look at Dalmekia. Alright, well, let's call it there then, I believe. Let me double check everything back home, but I believe that's everything I intended to do. We got a new missive, probably from the Dame. We got an update from our Alliant report bonuses.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
Let's read this here letter. And yeah, that was almost a full 3 hours on that, so yeah. Plenty of side to do. Alright, Telemon Maid. Thanks again for helping get the dungeon in order. Had you not rode gallantly to our rescue, I reckon poor Owain, them lot would still be stuck in Blightwater over a bonner. There's always room for improvement though, so don't get your knickers in a knot should I come a knocking at your chamber door looking for more spheres and ash and whatnot. Mid. And fix the cable there. Alright, let's go get our final reward here. While I'm walking, I'll do the spiel. So, thank y'all for coming out. If you'd like to follow me around here on places, you can do so here on Twitch at twitch.tv/thecs19. You can check out the VODs on YouTube at youtube.com/thecs19. And if you'd like to keep an eye on any schedule adjustments or anything else extra coming along, you can do so over on Blue Sky at thecs19.bsky.
How may I help you today, Clive?
We should have a Honkai Impact patch soon, so keep an eye out for that. I don't know if we're gonna get the story on launch again, or if it'll be back to the wait a couple weeks before it starts on this patch. So keep an eye out for that.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Finally, we are the shadows that quicken in the Firebird's wake. So from the shadows do serve our Lord and those who would be his wings for the ring of the swift shot.
You earned this.
Okay. What does this do? Ring of Switch Shot. Lowers charge time for charge engine by 0.2 seconds. That seems really mediocre. Gonna be honest. Seems kinda not good. Alright. Quick check of the hunt board. I think I've got it all done now. Yep, all that remains is these 2 S ranks, which are all pretty decent, which are going to be decently leveled because of being S ranks. So that is where we'll call it for today. I already did the spiel, so thank y'all for coming once again. Tomorrow we'll be back, provided nothing goes wrong, with first day of court in Turnout Big Top in Phoenix Wright Justice for All with Ari. See you then. Later.